heard about William Wilberforce? I read about him for the first time a year and a half ago, maybe even 2 years ago now, on a website or a blog. And it's a man, he lived in England in the 1800s. I don't remember the exact dates, and I should have maybe looked it up, and to have as good a reference, I could put a link on underneath this video here. But he outlawed, or was key into outlawing slavery in Great Britain. He started as a young man in the Parliament, and as a convinced Christian, should I word it that way, knew that slavery was wrong, believed that it was wrong, that it was unbiblical, and wanted to do something about it. And he was just a young man, as far as I understand from the story. He's only in his early 20s when he came to the Parliament, and also the way I understand it, every year you come with the new laws, suggestions to new laws, and every year he came with this suggestion to say we should outlaw slavery in Britain. And every year is voted down because it would be too expensive, they have all this free labor, and how will we, whatever, all these different things, the reason they wouldn't want to do it. But finally, at the end of his life, it was outlawed in England first, and then after he had died, it was outlawed in all of Britain. But during his lifetime, from his early 20s to when he died, I'm not really sure when he died, but many years later, he worked constantly on trying to see this outlawed. It wasn't just him. He, together with 15, 20 other people, even had a name to the little group that became known for it. But just a small group of people, they worked on changing England's society, Britain's society, making slavery outlawed, bringing over 1,000 different laws into changing the society of Britain. And what I was fascinated about the story, not only did he make a great effect and change the course of slavery in the world, more or less, he also made an effect in other areas of society. But it was him and a small group of people. And I think to myself many times, here I am, living in Denmark, and there's things I think should be changed in Denmark. Things that I feel, as a Bible-believing Christian, things that I see don't seem to be right. And when I read about it, when I think about it, I think the Bible has solutions for some of the problems that we have. And how can I make a difference? What can I do? And I have friends, I have 15, 20 friends that probably agree with me on these things. And what could we do to change society? And I just wonder if I really believe this, if I'm really convinced, can I do it? Oh, I just got a new mail. And it encourages me to say, well, it could be done. Here, this man did it. It could be done. It could be done. Maybe you think about things that you want to do, you want to change in your society or your community. You think, well, I just can't do anything. William Wilberforce did it. Maybe I could do it. Maybe you could do it. Maybe we see changes in our community, in our society, if we really will, instead of just sitting on our behinds and not doing anything about it, not even trying. That's what most of us do. That's what I normally do, at least. So, encourage myself, encourage you, hey, maybe we could do something. Get together with some friends, talk about it. Things you want to see changed in your society for the better. Maybe you could do something. Maybe I could do something.